Let's see, we live. We live. What's up, guys? It's your boy Kim, Mr. Rockoff Johnson here with another video. Just hanging out today. I'm 100% sure now. I'm definitely doing this every single Monday, cause I don't know. I just think it's something dope to do on the channel. But yeah, real quick. See, there's one person in here, two people in here. So real quick, my phone's charging, so yeah, that's why this angle's like this. What's happening, Marcus? I'm just hanging out. I guess talk about whatever. I don't really know what to talk about. I should probably start thinking about, like, I don't know, subjects to talk about. What color is your 86, Marcus? I'll wait for your reply. Oh wait, do I have the thing he's on? Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. So I should be seeing the live comments and everything. There we go. Clean my lens. Do I have a lens wipe on me? I don't think I have a lens wipe on me, but ooh, an Eco Boost. There we go. That's the best I'm gonna get right now. Low actually had an Eco Boost. What year is your Eco Boost? And what color? What's happening, Mark? Alright, cool. As long as it's better. I kind of miss Low's Eco Boost. Those things are low-key torque monsters when you get a down pipe and tune them. Like, there's some running around with like low 400 horsepower, but they're making like 500 and something pound for the torque, like something ridiculous. 2017 gray, nice. I'm gonna ask you something. Let's see what you know about that Eco Boost. Do you know who Ford partnered with? We're gonna talk about that truck. Mark. But do you know who Ford partnered with to get that Eco Boost motor? I'm just curious. A lot of people don't know. It's either hit or miss usually, so far as people knowing. And while I'm waiting for your comment, that Explorer ST is stupid. Lowe showed me, for everyone that's watching this, whether live or, you know, later on, Lowe showed me the Explorer ST. I was chilling with him the other day, and that thing is crazy. Mazda. So it's a Mazda motor. That's a fun fact for you. Okay, so real quick, you are completely correct. Oh my gosh, this lens is terrible too. All right, so there you go. You see the video. Now this is crazy because, I mean, let's go to the past. It's a completely bone stock ST. Ford ST. Hold up, wait a second. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. A bone stock. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. A bone stock 2020 Ford Explorer ST with that 10-speed auto runs 12 sevens at 108. A truck does 12 sevens from the factory. That is stupid. What did we talk about last time? a lot of these newer vehicles, like with the technology and everything that we have now, they're getting faster and faster, and it's making it seem like it's not hard to go that fast. It's not tuned. It's not tuned. This truck was not tuned. What's up, Low? Got Looney Low in the comments now. Hey, Low. Marcus has a Marcus 86 right there has a because I don't know if you can see the comments when you hop in, but he has a 2017 gray Ford EcoBoost Mustang. We all know what you think about your EcoBoost, Low. You blew that motor and was it a year? Was it 2 years? A year when you blew the motor? And I think, what did you have? You had the blow off valve. You had a tune. You had downpipe. I think it. Yeah, I think that. Did you have a downpipe? I can't fully remember, honestly. I think so. Catless downpipe and tune. Yeah, and then you had that blow off valve. It sounded so cool. Oh, Cobb off the shelves tune. There you go. Who remembers the Freezy Freeze? Did y'all have Freezy Freezes back in the day? I mean, I'm really stealing this from my roommate, but she's not gonna watch this, so she's never gonna know about this. But man, did y'all eat these back in the day? Yep. Flavor Ice, Freezy Freezes, well, you know, whatever you want to call them. These were the shit, though. Do you have any modifications to yours, Marcus? By the way, we're not saying all of them, the moment you put a tune and a downpipe on them, they're gonna blow. We're not saying that. We're just saying that that just so happens what happened to low car. And then got the motor fixed and traded that some gun in for a 5.0. Not yet. Cool. Enjoy it stock. Enjoy it stock. Trust me. It's never be in a rush to modify your car. I don't know how old you are, but never be in a rush to modify your car. I've had it for about 2 months. Cool. Oh, how you liking it so far? Oh, so it's still new to you. Promise no. It was the first time. They're doing R&D on the platform now. I thought it said it was bone stock. I'm looking this up. Oh, okay. Well, let me not ever question Mark. It surely does say 93 with octane booster and light tune. Still though, so that means a stock one probably runs like what, 13 ones, 13 twos. Don't look. I didn't read it. You're right. I didn't read it. That's what it really was. I just didn't read it. Don't do me like that. Playing with me. Yo, I like them. I almost bought a Jet a long time ago. A long time ago. Oh man. There we go. These are the best. I don't care what anybody says. These are the best. I never realized that. They do smell like crayons. That's so weird. What? I would say I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm still gonna eat this. I'm being honest. I'm still gonna eat this. Wow, it really does smell like crayons. I wonder why. It's probably extremely unhealthy, but who cares? I just did. Well, this smells like crayons. I wish I could smell it. I got smell-o-vision on here. That's weird. Why does this smell like crayons then? If you're talking about your Jetta, why does this smell like crayons? I'm concerned. I'm genuinely concerned now. Yes, they are, Aunt. Yes, they are. That's weird, yo. That's weird. Yo, let me tell you something. He know. You raising them right, Mark. Listen, SRT4s are one of like they're low key one of my favorite front wheel drive cars because they were so ridiculous. Like it's such a stupid concept that like come from the factory with that turbo, like so far as back then in the 90s and everything. Turbo, front wheel drive, making the power that it made, doing the times it was doing. That car was a cheat code back in the day. Matter of fact, there we go. Let's talk about some cars that are some cheat codes for both modern day and back in the day. And what I mean by cheat codes is with little to no modifications, they were extremely fast for their price point and for the time period. Wait. Yours made over 600 plus horsepower? Do you still... Are you willing to say... What's happening, little man? Okay, so yours made over 600 horsepower. If you don't mind me asking, what did you run in the quarter if you took it to the track? If you don't tell me, I completely understand, why and everything. But what did you run? And are you still on? Are you still on stock internals? I can't imagine you are, but I mean, there's people out here that still have stock internals on crazy setups. You need. I can respect that. I can respect that. It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna assume it's a stick car then. That's okay. I still granny shift. I granny shift like a mug. VW Beetles. Really? Like the newer ones? I actually never really looked them up. Old ones. Huh. Let's see, I just found a video. I'm just trying to fast forward it real fast. Okay, this is a completely bone stock one from what it's saying in the description and everything. Whoa! Oh my gosh, hold on, wait a second. This Beetle just went 13, what did I say? 13.5? Okay, that's definitely one. That's definitely one. Wow. I didn't know that those are fat. Well, Oh wow, 25 seconds to get to to get to 60 mile an hour. I don't know what year this one is. I'm trying to look this up real fast. Yeah, it's not telling me what year. It just says the fully restored um stock Beetle, and it ran a 13.5. Okay, let me see this. Fully built. I ran at Capital. 12.0 at 131 on 27 pounds of boost. It was over 600 at 38 with a board warner. Oh my god! Oh my god! That car is a monster. 131. Jesus, that means that's easily a 10-second car. Like low 11, high 10-second car. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. You have a rocket, sir. You have a little rocket there. All right, so me and Lo were actually talking about this. Please show me the slip. Please show me the slip. A stock SRT4 ran a 13.9. See? I told you. That's it. That's that's one of those cheat codes, man. Me and Lo were talking about when yesterday the GTRs. Okay, cool. I'll look at it after I'm done on the live and everything. Thank you. Um, that's why I was. Stop making them. It's hard to find an unmolested one now. That's facts. That's facts. Everybody's touched them. Well, you can probably find one somewhere, but it's some collector that's not gonna let it go for anything cheap. But GTRs are definitely one of those cars that's a cheat code. It's no, like, when they first came out back in like what 2009, 2010, they weren't calling them the supercar killers for nothing. For 100 grand, because let's be honest, after like you get through like dealer fees and all that kind of stuff, for 100 grand, you have I think they came out with like either close to 500 or low 500 horsepower. I can't really remember the torque right now. No, they were though, Mark, because I mean you could take that car and put it up against a Lamborghini and burn it up with like little to no mods. Honestly, you could probably take a stock one and like put a tune on it real fast and just like do one dirty. I mean they were literally doing the same quarter miles as like stock Lamborghinis and Ferraris and all that kind of stuff. And think about how much those were. Hold up, the Mazda Speed 6 came all-wheel drive? I didn't know that. I thought they only came front-wheel drive. That is a sleeper. Oh my god, that's a sleeper. um Okay, I'm getting them confused. Let me look up the Speed 6. Now I remember. Okay. Mm-hmm. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Those GTRs, unfair. Another vehicle in more recent times. I mean, you guys should know this now, especially since we mentioned it last week. When I went live, but mini wagon Speed 6 4-door whore. Yep, exactly. But the 2020 Toyota Supra, yo, I don't watch this channel a lot anymore, but TJ Hunt, me and Lo literally watched a video on him putting a downpipe on the car, and then this guy coming and tuning it, and he didn't even tune it to the best of his capabilities. He just like left it, like he just did like a quick little, you know, blah, 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 and left it there, and it made over 100 more horsepower. I almost said 600. Didn't mean to. Over 100 more horsepower. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is a mid to low 11-second car. That's unfair. Yep. Yep, the SRT8 Jeeps. Those things, yo, I didn't know how fast they were until like there's a couple guys here in Maryland who have some fast ones, and I didn't really know how fast they were until I started seeing videos of theirs, and I was like, yo, them things move the fuck out. They move, man. It's unfair. Like, how do you deal with that? You pulling up next to a Jeep thinking you're gonna gap it, and he ends up leaving on. First of all, he's leaving on you because he's all-wheel drive, and then second of all, you're not catching up. Like, like that's it. That's it. You can't win. You can't win. Let's see. Another vehicle, in my opinion, that was a cheat code. We don't need to talk about the 2018 Mustangs. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about them. If you don't, the 10-speed autos, they're 11-second cars from the factory with not a lot of horsepower, and they're still cheap. Very cheap. Very cheap, very affordable power. You can get a 2018. How much can you get a 2018 10-speed auto for? Let's see. Or 2019. I'm just on my computer Googling it real fast. Okay, here we go. GMC Cyclone. GMC Cyclone is definitely dope. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. Let me just look this up real fast. Okay, here we go. 2018 10-speed automatic. You are looking at what I'm looking at right now. It's selling. I don't know what website this is. This is Alpaca Ford, in White Marsh, but well, I guess this is like some special like internet price or whatever. But you're looking at 35. 35 for a 5.0 Mustang, an automatic that does 11.25 miles from the factory on, I don't even know what street tire it uses, but on street tire, like not even on a tire. Like, that's ridiculous. Yep. Yep. I love them. I actually one came into the shop that I work at, and well, first of all, I'll be honest, I didn't realize what it was until 'cause I was doing an oil change on it, until I had popped the hood open. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't no regular shit. But yeah, I got hit. When did I get hit with them? I want to say it was maybe like a couple years ago. I want to say it was like not a couple years ago, like maybe back in like 2010 or something like that, when me and my uncle were talking about it, because he said he had came across one and he was thinking about buying it, but he ended up not doing it. And I was like, what's so great about it? And he was like, you stupid? Do you not know about them? Like, obviously I don't, bro. So why would you tell me? The Buick GNX, those. Which one? Which one did you show me? Cause I'm talking about the I'm talking about the cyclone. So, well, duh, you got to be talking about the typhoon if you don't. Duh, Keon. Never mind. Never mind, Mark. I answered my own question. I answered my own question, Mark. Let's see. If you don't know what it is, I will show you. Here we go. I didn't want to say the year because people get butthurt when you mess up the year, but this was a cheat code back in the day. Buick GNX 1987. Yeah, I'm sorry. This was a cheat code back in the day. I'm trying to find way so you guys can see the. All right, look. Let me look up the power numbers real fast so I can show you guys. Cause I don't wanna give you guys any misinformation or anything like that. I want it to be accurate. But best believe, even to this very day, if a Buick GNX roll up on you, oh, what's happening, War Machine? Oh, we got War Machine in here right now. Let's see. I want to look up the quarter mile. Okay, so back then, even back then in 1987, this car did a 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds and had a 14-second quarter mile. That's fast. That is fast for 1987. It. Oh wow. Oh, but that's. I don't know how accurate this is, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. That means something. That means something. One of the best Ferraris ever made, and it actually ran a faster quarter mile than it. Granted, Ferraris aren't drag cars or anything like that, but that still holds a lot. That's real. That still holds a lot. Okay, let's see. No cheat code. What's the type? What's the T type? What's the same motor without all the weight? Accurate. Which is. Huh? Oh, okay. That's supposed to be actually. Oh, okay. What happened? Your finger had a spasm there, bro? Harder to find than the GNX. I mean, yeah. They didn't make a lot of them, did they? I don't even think they made a lot of them in the first place, or it had a very short production year. I'm eating at the moment. Oh, what you eating? My favorite cheat code car? Um, Dang, that's a good question. 2-year run. Yeah, see? Okay, I tell you what. I'll do a modern day cheat code car because I can't pick between these two. I'll do a modern day cheat code car, um, and an older cheat code car. So for my modern day cheat code car, I'm actually gonna say pork chop, greens, mac and cheese. I'm sorry, I'm fat, y'all. I gotta read this. Pork chop, green beans, mac and cheese, and oh my God, save me some. Save me some. I'll come up there and get some. Um, Forgot Pontiac had the motor and a Trans Am. Forgot the damn model name. That's funny. I'm gonna say something about that in a second. But my favorite cheat code car so far as modern day is the 2018, 2019 Mustangs with that 10-speed auto. Listen, especially after that cash days, those things are so fast and consistent. Okay, it's unfair. Like I'm not trying to drag on Low, if you're still in here, I'm not trying to drag on you, bro. But if we're keeping it real, Low's version of the Coyote, and the S550 Mustang versus like the 2018, 2019s, with the, I think it's the Gen 3 Coyote, and like the newer facelift and the 10-speed auto and everything. And remind you, Low has the 6R80 in his, since his is of course the automatic, in case you guys didn't know. Excuse me. Um, it's such a huge difference. Such a huge difference. I mean, Low's car, and we've tested this because I mean the video's up on the channel and everything. Um, we took Low's car out to the track. He's on the performance pack wheels and tires. Um, yeah, he was on the performance pack wheels and tires. He had no modifications done to the car or anything like that, and he ended up running a 13.1. That same Mustang, just with a different auto in it, and if we're being honest, and it's direct and port injected, runs 11 sevens from the factory. What? That's stupid. Like, yo, that's so crazy to me. Like, it's not even on a crazy, like, sticky tire or anything like that. Like, it's mind blowing to me. It's mind blowing to me. That is completely mind blowing to me. Now, would I say I buy one? If I have the choice to or chance to, I don't think I would necessarily yet. But yeah, that thing is ridiculous to me. um, the new face was ugly. The new Mustang 2015 front bumper is way better though. I agree. I do like Low's front bumper better. Personally, I like the S197 chassis, which is the first gen Coyotes. That's like your 2013s and all and that kind of stuff. I really like that specific facelift. If you're familiar with that dude in blue, his grabber blue Mustang. If I buy a Mustang, I'm gonna get me a S197. I love those. They look so good to me. Um, but yeah, now so far as older cars, if I'm being honest, the Trans Am, like the 95 Trans Am. Actually, I actually had a chance to buy one at one point, but it was gonna be a daily, and I didn't want to buy that as a daily, and I actually ended up buying my Scion TC. No regrets, no regrets or anything like that, because like I said, it was a daily. But oh my gosh, I love those F bodies. I love those F bodies. I mean, they came with um exactly. Yep. See, you know the WS6 Trans Am. I'm telling you. I mean, the motor that they came with. This you put a tire on that car. First of all, let me say this. Let me say this. You had a 90 IROC Z? What'd you sell it for? What'd you sell it for? I hope it wasn't a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Damn, man, that's a cool car to have. What made you get rid of it? I'm just curious. If you don't mind sharing. War Machine. But but yeah, you put a tire on that car, and yes, they do love spray. Oh, we know. My son was born. Understandable. Definitely understand. Definitely understandable. Oh man, I'm so happy I don't have kids and I gotta sell my race cars. um, I mean, you put a tire on those things, and what did they run, like 13s from the factory? Actually, let me see what they ran from the factory. Hold up. There you go. 1997 Trans Am. Ran a 14.1 at 102. And it reached 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. Come on now. Come on now. Like, that's ridiculous. What's up, Sean? Oh, wait a second. My fault. I'm trying to come back on the comments. Cool. I'm with that. I'm with that. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. But yeah, they ran 14 ones from the factory at 102. By the way, let me say this real fast. The Buick, keep in mind, this is 1997, okay? The Buick GNX ran that exact same time in 1987, 10 years prior. So that just goes to show how fast that car was and how far ahead of its time it was. But the only reason why I'm not saying that one is because you can't deny this car. It just looks so, oh my God, it just looks so good. Let me go to pictures of it, man. Just, oh my gosh. Just look at this thing. Just look at it. You get it in black, right there, in black. I mean, come on now. Come on now. The one that I actually had came across way back when was red. So my insurance would have been interesting. But, I mean, you can't deny the way it looks. It just looks so good. Oh, one of these days, I'm going to come across one. I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to do like a cheap drag car build on the channel with that. Like, I have to. I have to. I mean, they came with the... I believe they came with the LS1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it came with the LS1. Looks like Batman's car. Exactly, man. Who wouldn't want the... Hold up, focus. And who wouldn't want the Batmobile? Focus. Focus. There we go. Okay. The G8 was built out of regret. Well, if I'm being honest with you, bro, I'll take your built G8 over that IROC Z. I'm being honest, man. I mean, you know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about your G8. Your G8 is so crazy. Actually, I saw Juice last night. We were at a car meet, and we talked about your G8 for a second. Well, we just talking about dope ass G8s in there, like in our area and everything. Oh, hey, that's funny. Hanging out. Look at that. It's funny when you refresh your own feed and you see that you're on live. Like, can I hit that? And then, like, I'll be watching my live while also filming it at the same time. I kind of want to do it, but then again, I kind of don't because I feel like I'm going to break something. So I'm not going to do it. But, yeah, man, you easily have, don't tell Juice I said this, but you easily have, like, my favorite G8 out here. Easy. Easy. Hands down. Hands down. The War Machine is easily my favorite G8. Okay. All right. I'll try it. I'll try it. Try it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait a second. Look at it. Oh, there we go. That's so funny. Look at it. Oh, there we go. That's so funny. Look, I wasn't trying to talk about the CTSVs. Oh, wait. All right, let me shut that off. I wasn't trying to talk about the CTSVs, man. Because the CTSVs are in a league of their own. Especially the Gen... Oh, my gosh. The Gen 2s. The Gen 2 just... They just hit their mark. They just hit their mark, man. You have the coupe. You have the sedan. And then you have the wagon. Like, I'm be honest with you. If I buy a CTSV... I'm gonna look for the wagon. If I don't get a chance to buy a V3, because the V3 is my favorite out of all of them, but I'm gonna buy a wagon. Yeah, they're heavy, but they move out. I mean, a full bolt-on CTSV on pump gas can do low 11s, high 10s. And I'm talking about the wagon. I'm not even talking about the coupe or the sedan. I'm talking about the wagon. That is stupid, man. That is stupid. You put a lower pulley on it, right? Just add more boost. You put a lower pulley on it. That's a mid to low 10-second car. And like, what else do you need? At least, not saying that I condone street racing. You know that I do. But what else do you need on the street? You don't need anything more. You don't need anything more. Really don't know much about them. What don't you know much about? The CTSVs? Next GASSGTO meet. You a good person invite for me. Okay, cool. I'm with that. We in Mexico right now. Wait, what? You're in Mexico. What's going on in Mexico? Hmm? But what don't you know about Anthony? The CTSVs? Because I will. My man! That's right. Love tequila. Because I will give you everything you need to know about the CTSVs. I don't even know what size shirt I wear anymore, actually. I'll say a large. I wear a large just in case I become big boy again. It's a 6.2 liter with a blower on it. Comes from the fact though the CTSV V2s or the Gen 2 CTSVs, it's a 6.2 liter V8 that comes with a supercharger on it. And it's crazy. Let's see. I'll actually look it up real quick. I'll look up the wagon first. Okay, so the wagon makes 556 horsepower from the factory. The coupe makes the same amount, 556 horsepower from the factory. So I'm going to assume the sedan actually makes the same. No. Oh, well, never mind. That's the V3. Hold up. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, 556 horsepower. So it all says that they make the same amount of horsepower. But the CTSV V3s or Gen 3s, they make 600 and I think like 40 or 650 horsepower out of their 6.2 liter with a supercharger on top of it. And I mean they look badass. It's literally you said what's the weight? I'll give you the weight of the fattest one out the group, which is the wagon. The wagon weighs 4,398 pounds. But understand that even with that weight, it still runs like low 12-second quarter miles from the factory. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You put some headers on there and exhaust, and you have a consistent low 11-second car. Those things are ridiculous, man. Oh my god, I love them so much. Let me show you a picture of. All right, here we go. Here's the wagon here. And I want you to think about this, okay? I'm going to put you in a scenario, all right? You have your race car or your car that you built, you know? Now, everyone knows you're fast. You got me? You know what you're doing a quarter mile. You doing you know, low 12-second, high 11-second quarter miles. And then this guy walks up to you and he says, "Hey man, I got a Cadillac wagon. Like, if you don't know about the CTSVs and somebody walk up on you with the badges taken off, because I've honestly never seen one with the V badge on it. Not the wagon. I've never seen a wagon with the badge on it. Everybody takes them off. Um uh uh so they walk up and they say, I have a Cadillac wagon. Is with a V8 in it. Would you run me? And you go, let me see it. And you walk up and you see this, because this is stock. This is stock one here. You see this fat thing, right? Full interior and everything. And you're like, God, that thing has to weigh a lot. It's got heated and air conditioned leather seats. Let's see, let's get a front view of it. Heated and air conditioned leather seats. It's got, the sunroof and everything. It's got all the luxuries that you could want in a car from 2014, 2016, right? And you go, you know what? Yeah, I'll run you. You got your all motor newer V8, or you got your turbo 4-cylinder, and you're like, there's no way this thing's gonna beat me. And then this exact wagon walks out of your life while screaming, sounding like a bunch of crying babies under the hood. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? I'm pulling a Jesse and I'm going home. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I'm be like, yo, this wagon just drug my ass. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, come on now. Like, those things are, oh my gosh, those things are just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Like, Cadillac, you are so smart and so great and so stupid at the same time. Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, who thinks of that? 4-door family car with a huge wagon. I mean, look at okay, let me show you the interior so you can get a good idea of what I'm talking about. Like, look at this. Look at that interior. Nice and roomy and spacious too. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous, man. And it just walks out of your life. Here's a matter of fact, let me tell you how cool these cars are. Cooper's Daily Driver. If you guys are familiar with Cleus McFarlane, which I'm sure you are, but Cooper's Daily Driver is actually a CTSV wagon, automatic. If I'm not mistaken, it's headers with high flow. It still has cats. They're high flow cats, but it still has cats on it. But it's headers. I don't even think a catback. I think it's an axleback exhaust, and he just put some like drag radials on, not a slick or anything, just the drag radial. On pump gas on 93 octane, and went out and ran I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it ran a 10.8 or something like that. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? Full interior and everything. Like, how do you deal with that, man? That's ridiculous. Cadillac, Chevy, GM, please come back out with this car in a wagon. Please do. Well, I mean, they're not gonna come out with another V. They changed all that kind of stuff, but jeez, man. I mean, come on. Matter of fact, let's go to the V3s. I'll show you guys what the V3s look like. Now, these actually look like they're gonna gap you. Disclaimer. But these are the newer Cadillac CTS V3s. 640 horsepower. I just saw it pop up, so I wasn't too far off. I think I said 640 or 650. But 640 horsepower, 640 pound-foot of torque. It's actually faster than the Z06, believe it or not. Headers, pulley change, port the blower, bigger heat exchanger, V2 run like a screw. Hey man, that's truth. That's truth. That's a 9-second car. Think about that. Hold on. Let's go over that list again. Let's go over that list. If you guys aren't seeing in the comments, this is what War Machine just put in there. Heater, Wow. Headers, doing a lower pulley, just smaller pulley on it. Port in the blower, bigger heat exchanger. Just those 4 modifications. And obviously some tire, because you're going to need some tire to put that power down. And you have a 9-second car. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I would watch. Hey, look, shut up, all right? Shut up, Mark. Stop talking about me. I will watch so long as I'm not at work, or so long as I'm not working on any cars. But hold up, real quick. That's the back of the V3. Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous, man. Oh, by the way, let me go ahead and show you guys, cause you guys are actually gonna get another video this week. Waiting for it to come on, come up. I'm going over to my videos right now. We're gonna request this review. This is. Come on now, don't do me like that, YouTube. All right, here we go. That's the video you guys are getting tomorrow. Subaru WRX STI versus a LS swapped turbo SC400, and another race that's in there. It's a 2 Series really, Mark. But yeah, and it's also a 2 Series BMW versus a stick shift S550 Coyote. So yeah, not to mention some funny talking that was going on. I mean, cops were hot one of the nights. So I mean, it's definitely an enjoyable video. So make sure you watch out for that, and it's going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me. And then you're also gonna get a video on well, I'll let you decide. Do you want the next video? It's a car meet and like some racing at the end of it. But do you want that video to be Thursday or Friday? It's gonna be uploaded at 12 p.m. But do you want that video to be Thursday or Friday? So let me know. Just let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Why did I do that? Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, when I look at this V3, man, it's crazy. Yesterday. You're getting a video tomorrow, don't worry. If you haven't seen the video that went up today, I mean, you could go check that out too. I meant to make that go live the other day, but I couldn't. You're right. I appreciate that, Mark. Okay, Friday. I see one Friday, and another indifferent. I see an indifferent. I see it yesterday, so I'm gonna count that as Thursday. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll just go ahead and say Friday. So that video will go live on Friday at 12 p.m. EST. My honest opinion on the Challenger Hellcats. Great cars. If you're gonna buy one and if you're gonna race it, please get a slick for it. Not even a drag radial, a slick. I have seen multiple Hellcats run, both automatics and stick shifts. They do not work on drag radials. Get a full-fledged slick. Get you a Hoochie. Get you a Hoosier. Get you a Hoosier tire for your Hellcat. But I mean, they're cool. I personally wouldn't buy one because for the money and everything, I just feel like it's kind of overrated. Like, now keep in mind, I'm not a huge. I'm not gonna say I'm not a Dodge fan. Period. I like Mopar. I'm a Mopar fan, but I'm just not a huge Mopar fan. So I don't have a lot of the hype of just having a blower uh Challenger or a Charger. But yeah, I mean, well, honestly, if I did buy one, I would buy the Charger Hellcat over the Challenger. I'm just not a huge fan of the Challenger Hellcats. Um, they're just slightly overhyped to me, a little bit, just a little bit. Not saying they're not cool cars. I'm not knocking them on that. It's a dope car. Um, it's just not my cup of tea. I'm gonna put Continentals on my Hellcat. Man, you gonna do nothing but spin. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not saying it's not a car you shouldn't take seriously. You should definitely take that car seriously. Because regardless, it's still a V8 with a blower on it. Enough said. But um especially E85. E85s wakes up anything with boost on it. So I mean you can't go wrong with it with an E85 boosted vehicle. But I just think they're a little bit overhyped. Like if I have, like I'll put you like this: if I have my CTS V3 or my CTS V2, and I'm on tire, and a Hellcat rolls up on me, automatically I'm gonna be like, we looks like we eating some cat tonight. Yeah, that's true. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say. Um, so far as other cars in its bracket, if suspension wise, you don't need to worry about too much with any other car. You just need to put a tire on it. With the Hellcats, you do some suspension work. If you're gonna drag race it, get you a slick and do some suspension work on it. That's how I feel. Yo, that power to weight is no joke. That's the only I keep telling. Ow, I got a cut here and I just hit it, but whew, that hurts. That burns right now. Hope I didn't open it back up. But anyway, yo, I keep telling people that's the only reason why I win the races that I win. Like that power to weight in my car is no joke. Power to weight is everything. It is absolutely everything. By the way, let me just go ahead and say this. We'll show you guys this real fast. Look, there are my drag radials right here. 275, 45, 17s. But here are my drag radials for my FRS. Just waiting. Just waiting to put them back on. Yep, ET Street R's. You know it. You know it. Mickey Thompson, ET Street R's. I love them. Low runs them on his car. I run them on mine. We have a couple other friends that run them on their cars. Can't go wrong with the ET Street R's. Uh, yeah, yeah, and because of my crew chief too. That's definitely it. That's the look. We don't race without our crew chief. We've already that's already been known that we fuck up every time. The mark is not there. We ain't winning. You know, I have never ran on the ET Street SS's, but I always hear mixed reviews. I hear they either work on cars or they don't. Um, but that's kind of crazy that you say that you don't have track that you're fighting for traction because the cars that I've heard the ET Street SS's work on are a lot of front wheel drive cars. So that's just really interesting to me. Rear wheel drive cars, I've yet to hear about the ET Street SS's working. But yeah, that's it. Oh, excuse me. That's interesting. That's very interesting. By the way, I'm probably gonna stay on this live for about a good maybe like another half an hour to an hour. So I don't plan on getting off anytime soon just because we just hit an hour and everything. I'm just letting you guys know. Um Should Chevy bring back the El Camino? I have mixed reviews about this because I actually love the El Camino. I'm almost, well, I'm not gonna say I almost bought one. I came across one, and I tried to buy it, but it ended up falling through. Somebody ended up buying it before me. This is back when I had my first car. So since my first car was already my daily and everything. I was like, okay, oh, excuse me, let me find me a cool little old project car to learn how to work on cars with. And I wanted to do it with a carbureted motor because I wasn't used to working on them, and I figured El Camino would have been pretty dope to work on. So I absolutely love the El Camino. Personally, my favorite one is the 1987 El Camino. I love that body and everything, but I don't think they should bring it back. There's just not a market for it. And if we're being honest, that's the thing that, keeps cars in production and everything. And that would suck if they came out with a brand new El Camino, Chevy doing what they do and everything like that. And then next thing you know, we only have it for like 2 or 3 years because nobody buys them because the market isn't there. Um, so I wouldn't want them to bring it back right now. Uh, with that being said, now if we're just talking about them bringing it back and not talking about like how long we're gonna have it or sales or anything like that, yes, I want them to bring it back. I love that car. I like it a lot, and I think they could do something really cool with it, especially with a lot of the motors that they have now and everything like that. Oh my God, you could build one easily and just lay down some power in it. Let me see this real fast. I ran 16 psi. People say 12 psi, but that's too sketchy for the street. Um, Firestone Firehawk tires work amazing in front wheel drive. I don't even know about those tires. Firehawk Indy 500? No. Okay, let's see. Firehawk GT? No, I don't think it's that. Okay. Okay, I see it. You're talking about the Firehawk Indy 500 Ultra High Performance tires. They look sticky. They look really sticky, and they're not that expensive on Tire Rack. They're only $119. Um, yeah, they look pretty good. Ran them on. Make a Z01 El Camino with a supercharged Corvette motor. See, that's exactly what I was thinking actually. And then if you put like a really good transmission in it, oh my God, you can make that thing so much fun. Is that the same Honda that I posted, Mark, of you doing a massive burnout in? Um, Holden had their version of the El Camino and UTE and the UTE. Oh my gosh, and the Ute. Oh, the Ute. Duh. I'm over here like UTE, UTE. In the Ute in Australia, I would kill to get my hands on a black one to make to match War Machine. Let me tell you something. Let me let me let me actually show you guys what a Ute looks like. If you watch a lot of 1320 video, whenever they go to Australia, they always have a Ute there. That's a Ute. See? That's cool to me.
I'm standing next to an Australian.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, man. Come on now. You put a supercharged V8 in that? You cannot tell me that thing is not going to fly. I bet you it weighs little to nothing. There's no way it can possibly, let's see. It came with a 6.0 V8. Just to let you guys know. Let's see. Oh wow, really? 3,400 pounds? I didn't think it would weigh that much. I mean, that's still not that bad. Huh. There must just be a lot of heavy parts in there. Well, just a lot of heavy. It just must be a heavy body or something like that. Because I did not expect that. I thought it would weigh a lot less. Let me see. Is that... Am I looking at the right one? Yes, I am. I am. So it weighs 3,400 pounds. Well, basically 3,500 pounds. Wow, I didn't expect that. Oh, well, still, you can still do numbers in that. They were putting the LSAs in them? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A LSA with them on it? Let's see. Because we all know Australians are crazy, man. Let's... Alright, so I'm looking at some right now. Some videos that's just popping up. And let's see, this one... This one that I'm looking at right now has a blower on it. And with stock gearbox, stock diff. I can't see what tire he's on. But it says he ran a 12.4. Just give me 1 second. Let me see how he does. It's a stick car. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I don't know if this is illegal for me to do or not, but here we go. Homie is granny shifting this. Y'all hear that? Homie is granny shifting it. And he spun like shit off the line. But, let me keep watching this. Okay, he ran a 12.4. And he didn't post the slip. Oh, he didn't post the slip. I wanted to see if he would post the slip. Because I wanted to see what mile an hour he was getting. Okay, yeah. I can't find another video of it. But, yeah. Oh, you got banned from Cecil that same night. I'm not surprised. Yeah, actually, so here's a fun fact, and we actually pissed some people off, and people didn't. Oh my gosh, they took it way too seriously, and they thought we messed up or something like that. Like I'm the one that edit the videos. Like seriously, um, if you go and watch while I'm searching for the video, if you go and watch one of the videos when we were working on Lowe's car. Oh, matter of fact, I don't need to look it up. I remember which video it was. If you watch the Steeda vertical link install on Lowe's Mustang, we actually put his old nitrous lines. Oh, okay. We actually put Mark's old nitrous lines in the video, and we were doing it just to troll people that were talking about low spraying and all that kind of stuff. Like Mark literally brought him over. He was, and then like when we got on camera, he was like, "Oh, whoops!" threw this cover over it and everything. But I mean, obviously we were just hamming it up. I mean, we knew what we were doing. Um, we did that on purpose, of course, but it was so funny. People took it so seriously. Like people actually screenshot and was sending everywhere. Like I knew he was on spray. Like seriously, man, chill out. But but yeah, if you want to see Mark's old nitrous lines and see what an old school nitrous setup looks like, look at that video and pause it. Full screen it, pause it, zoom, screenshot it and zoom in if you need to. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. We laugh about that a lot. Oh right, right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is so funny. Like we couldn't well, I can't say I was too surprised about it, but I was. I definitely was. I was like, "What? Come on, man. Stop that. Stop that. You guys are just you guys are doing too much. Stop being so extra. There's no need for that." Hmm. If I'm seeing this right, I think a lot of my street racing videos have been flagged and have limited to no ads on them now. Huh, it must be something YouTube's doing now. Okay, whatever. I can't control that, I guess. Oh well, my fault. I just saw this real fast and it's like, what? What's happening? What's going on here? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Um Oh no, I'm not chilling anymore. I'm not chilling. I'm not chilling. The moment my FRS comes back, um, like I said, the moment it comes back, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you stay like hit the bell icon and stay up on the notifications. If you haven't already hit the bell icon, make sure you check to see if you hit the bell icon so you can get all the notifications from the from when we go live and everything. Because I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna make a video because that weekend, so long as Lowe's able to come out and everything, we're gonna go to Cecil County and we're gonna race. Me and Lo are gonna race, and I really want to do it in front of y'all, just because not only do we talk a lot of shit, but I mean it would just be thank you, thank you for being subscribed that long and supporting me for that long. I really appreciate that. But I want to do it. Not only do I want to bust his ass in front of a bunch of people and subscribers because I just think it would be funny, but I know that's a race you guys will want to see, me versus Low. And yeah, Mark. Well, I'll talk about the stipulations and everything. And I know that's a race that you guys like would want to see, and that's not something that I would want to do without giving you guys a chance to come out and watch it. Um, so whenever I get the car back, Unless I get it back on like, because it's gonna happen on a Friday. That's a definite. It's gonna happen on a Friday when we do the race. So I'm only gonna do the race that same week that I get the car back. If it's early enough. Like if I get the car back on like a Thursday, I'm not gonna go to the track on Friday to race because I want to give you guys at least, you know, about 3 or 4 days in advance. Um, just so you know you can make time to come out and everything if you want to see it in person. But it is going to be at Cecil County Raceway, and it is going to be at one of the testing tunes on a Friday night. It is going to be a no time pass. I will say that it is going to be a no time pass. I don't care about showing my time anymore, but since I'm racing low, obviously we don't want to show times. So yeah, it's going to be a no time pass, but you guys will be able to see who's fast out of me and Low. Who's actually faster, not just Low saying he's faster or me saying I'm faster. You guys are gonna actually see in person what we're gonna run. And on top of that, definitely, bro, please let us know. I'd love to line up with you in my car. I would too. I would too. See, and I don't know. I'm gonna ask them like how that whole thing goes because I won't care about me running that race no time, and then like if you guys want to run me or anything like that, no, we could talk about it. Like whatever cars come there and show up, and I would run you guys while you know we're there while I'm there at the track and everything too. I have no problem with that. Um, Only thing is, whoever wants to run me and doesn't want anyone to know, um, like what their times are, I'll stay no time. But after that, like I said, I'm gonna talk to the track officials and see if I'm able to actually do this. But I would like to wipe that no time off the car and then just run time the rest of the time and line up with whoever wants to, you know, run me. Because I have no problem with that. And on top of that, if we're being honest, I'm also gonna go for that record. I'm going for that record too. I'm gonna do my best to break 11s. I'm gonna break 11s on low, and I'm gonna cap them. Now, so far as the stipulations of this race, Mark cannot help either one of us. It's just gonna be me and Lo going out there. We're gonna do our own burnouts. You know, judge however long we need to do a burnout. And get out there and send it. We're gonna flip for lane. That's one thing we're definitely gonna do. Okay, sorry about that. We're gonna flip for lane. Um, of course, if you jump, you lose. We'll make that. I mean, that's just gonna be as fair as it can possibly be. Yeah, I think that's the only stipulations. Oh, um, Mark, I don't know if this is actually a stipulation or not, but are we doing our own tire pressure too? I told you, man, we don't race without Mark. He is the crew chief, number one. Number one. I'm just waiting for Mark's reply on whether or not that's a stipulation or not. Okay, cool. So Mark will check the tire pressure on both the cars and set them and everything, and then we're on our own from there. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave on low. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut such a 60 foot on him. Um, yeah. Both cars are gonna be on kill because I don't want no. You know, both cars are gonna be on kill. All the boost is gonna be running through that turbo. It's gonna spool up, and not only am I gonna 60 foot him, but he's also not gonna catch me on the back end. So yeah. Yes, we are. Well, to be honest with you, Mark, let's be honest. I done ran so much. I'm so BDA. You already knew I was gonna roll up in that double bulb, and go ahead and start my staging, so I can. um, I've never actually weighed the car, but the automatic FRSs come 2,800 pounds from the factory. And with the weight reduction, that's with the spare tire and all that kind of stuff. So with the weight reduction that we've done to it, I'm gonna say maybe the car weighs 27, maybe 2,600 pounds. And that's including me in it, because the car, a lot of people don't know this, but the FRSs, when they were weighed, they were actually weighed with a driver in it, who weighed 200 pounds, and they're actually weighted that way on purpose. Um, and I weigh less than 200 pounds. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna say maybe 2,700 pounds, probably. I want to weigh the car. My brother works at a truck stop, and when I get the car back, I'm gonna put the drag radials on it and everything, and have everything in it like what I usually would have when I'm running, and I'm gonna see how much the car weighs. But I'm gonna guess most likely, if not 2,700 pounds, 2,600 pounds. Mine weighs 26 without me. Wow. I didn't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me read that again. Spare door is looking at me right now. Wow. Oh, I got a text message I need to look at. Um, hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. Handle something real fast. Um, 2980 stock. That's good. Wow, that's a lightweight car. All right, so till next week. I think I'm gonna do this every Monday. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do this every Monday at 7 o'clock. That's what I'm gonna do. But y'all be safe out there. Stay classy. Stay positive, and have a good day.